A deputy and youth pastor from the Southern Panhandle has been arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting an 18 and 16-year-old. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, investigators with the Nebraska State Patrol have arrested a Garden County Sheriff's deputy following an investigation into a report of sexual assault. The State Patrol began investigating the case back in July at the request of the Attorney General's office. Following an investigation, NSP investigators arrested 39-year-old Bruce Neal for 1 count of first-degree sexual assault and 2 counts of child abuse. Court documents say that the assault victims were aged 16 and 18 and knew Neal in his capacity as their pastor and youth group coordinator at their church. Neal was arrested Friday at his home and was booked into the Cheyenne County Jail, and the investigation remains ongoing. Well, a former Scottsbluff County man has been arrested and is being detained on a $1 million bond following allegations of sexual assault of a child. 53-year-old Anthony Ariano was transported to the Scottsbluff County Detention Center from Lusk, Wyoming, after a warrant charging him with 2 counts of first-degree sexual assault of a child and 2 counts of third-degree sexual assault of a child were issued. Court documents say the victim was 5 years old when the assaults began and continued for 4 years until the family moved out of state. The crimes were reported last year after the victim revealed the assaults to a therapist, and the criminal investigation is being led by the Nebraska Attorney General's office. Ariano made his first appearance on the charges Friday in Scottsbluff County Court. And the Nebraska State Patrol is investigating a crash involving 2 motorcycles in western Nebraska that has claimed the lives of 3 people early Saturday afternoon in Arthur. Preliminary investigation showed that the 2 motorcycles were traveling southbound together when one lost control and struck the other motorcycle. The rider of the first motorcycle, 36-year-old Jacob Bird of Brownlee, and the passenger of the second motorcycle, 45-year-old Stephanie Rodriguez of North Platte, were pronounced deceased at the scene. The rider on the second motorcycle, 52-year-old Michael Locke of North Platte, age 52, was transported to Ogallala Community Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased. NSP is investigating and doing a full crash reconstruction investigation. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
Welcome back. The Board of Governors for the Western Nebraska Community College has finalized the school's budget for the coming fiscal year with a much lower property tax asking due to the change in community college funding in the state. Out of a total operating budget of more than $65.3 million, the property tax asking is $3.38 million. That figure represents a 2-cent levy going specifically towards the capital improvements. In an informal discussion before the vote, President Greg Dart told the board that while the current budget included use of about $900,000 in reserve funds, that can't continue in the future.
Over the next few years, I think that state budgets are going to look significantly different than they look right now. And that could have a significant impact on what we're offering, the number of programs that we can put forward to students, and a number of other things. So I would say we're in a fair to good position, and I would say that if we do the work that I think that we need to, that I could come here next year and say that we're in a very good position.
Dart says the new funding system now puts community colleges on par with the university and state colleges, meaning administrators will need to seek even more efficiency in development of future budgets. Well, last week, the Scottsbluff City Council approved a purchase that will be a fixture for the 18th Street Plaza during the holiday season for years to come. Scottsbluff's new rec director, Tevia Daly, explained she was hired about 1 month ago, and a reusable Christmas tree for the downtown plaza was one of her first tasks.
My first week, it was suggested that maybe the downtown Scottsbluff Park 18th Street Plaza would benefit from a town Christmas tree, create our very own little Whoville. And so I did some research for the first couple weeks I was here, and put calls out to several different sites, and only 2 got back to me, but this one seems like the best.
The low bid came at $12,600 from a Texas company for a 20-foot metal tower tree with lights and topper, and the city decided to utilize Keno funds to finance the purchase.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Absolutely gorgeous weather out there as we go through the end here of second half, at least, of September. First full day of fall today, and it felt like it this morning. We've got warmer temperatures coming, though, as we go through the next several days. Let's take a look at our hour-by-hour forecast tonight. Temperatures slowly fall down into the 50s. It won't be as cool tonight as it was last night, although that's not really saying a whole lot, as it was very chilly out there. Yesterday, we hit 72 after a morning low of 41. As we look at precip, nothing in the rain gauge yesterday, just 1600s for the month. 1082 for the year, we're about 2 inches and 1200s short of normal. Both Saturday and Sunday, cool temperatures in the 70s. We got a little warmer than that today, still near to slightly below normal though. And boy, we missed out on the rain from the storm this weekend. As far as your school day forecast goes for tomorrow, out the door in the low 50s, so that'll be better than where we were today. And sunshine greets us for the afternoon with highs right around 80 degrees or so. Rain chances are very slim, none basically across the region over the next week. Winds are not going to be too bad either. It's going to be some very, very nice weather. Warm, but not too hot out there. Temperatures are going to cool off at night. Severe weather threat non-existent the next couple of days as well. That's pushed away from us. 70s right now to near 80. Gorgeous evening. Light winds for the most part, under 10 miles an hour. A few higher gusts in and around Laramie and Cheyenne. Out the door tomorrow, not going to be nearly as cool in the morning. Temperature's going to be in the mid-50s by 8 o'clock. In the 70s by lunchtime, and we'll top out around 80 tomorrow afternoon. Futurecast tonight has some overcast skies. There's going to be quite a bit of cloudiness. That's going to keep temperatures up tonight. Those clouds burn off by midday tomorrow, and we have sunshine greeting us through the rest of our Tuesday, into Tuesday night and on into Wednesday as we continue to be mainly sunny out there. Wednesday afternoon, the sunshine continues and really very nice weather conditions. Lows overnight in the 40s to near 50. That's 10 to 15 degrees warmer than where we were today. 70s to near 80 tomorrow for highs. as far as precip goes, it's going to be non-existent out there, and no real precip coming, like I mentioned, for the next week. Overcast skies, not as cool, 52 for a low. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, highs 81. Very, very nice weather conditions. If you like that, you're going to like the even warmer temperatures. Lots of sun Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday and Sunday, highs mid and upper 80s, even some mid 90s sneaking in there occasionally. And then we cool off by Monday of next week, back down into the upper 70s.
Now the latest from the Scottsbluff Body and Paint Sports Desk. Scottsbluff Body and Paint, you're driving home our reputation.
Recapping the weekend and looking ahead a little bit for some Cougar volleyball. In fact, why don't we start right there? WNCC volleyball. Bit of a recap from the weekend ahead of a big Region 9 match coming up tomorrow for the Cougars. They went to Torrington over the weekend and won 2 of their 3 contests, splitting a pair of 5-setters on Friday against Miles and then Central Wyoming before sweeping past Gillette on Saturday. The record now at 14-6. The Cougars home tomorrow night to play Casper. We'll have that broadcast with Chunk Schwartz on KOLT. Both WNCC soccer teams with very productive weekends. Both teams going 2-0. The WNCC men's soccer team right now 4-0 in conference play. And for the Cougar women's soccer team, those were their first 2 wins of the season. Let's get back to Friday night and some high school football. Gearing goes on the road. They win at Ogallala 26-8. Reese Knight hitting Barron Williams with a pair of second quarter touchdown passes. And then it took until the fourth quarter for Gearing to put the game out of reach when Creighton Beals and Bo Gable each ripped off long touchdown runs. Gearing now 4-0, and they'll host 3-1 McCook this Friday night at 6 o'clock. And, of course, for Scottsbluff on Friday, they suffered their first loss of the season in a tight one at home to Seward Friday night. That final was 28-27. Our own Trayton Harmon was there capturing the highlights. We've synced those up for the video play-by-play recap from Friday night. And that'll help close us out on our update for KNEB.TV Sports today for your Monday.
Tri-City Stormwater presents Stormwater 101, an illicit discharge.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, for months, volunteers and staff members with the United Way of Western Nebraska have been touring the Panhandle, selling ducks for one of their biggest fundraising events. On Saturday, the winners were selected for a variety of prizes, ranging from cash, gift certificates, vehicles, and more. This year, 7,882 ducks were sold, and that number of paper slips with corresponding numbers were drawn out of a large rotating barrel. This year's second place prize was the Honda Pioneer side-by-side, donated by Sandberg Honda, was won by Hillary Wasserberger of Gering. Wasserberger is also the executive director of the Doves program. This year's first place grand prize winner of the 2024 Chevy Trailblazer, donated by Team Auto Center, was won by Caleb Vaughn of Scottsbluff. The top two winners will be presented with their prizes later on this week during a ceremony at Team in Scottsbluff. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.